and they want a better world. But how many success stories do you need to hear before you create your own? You're never too young to build your own empire, so don't wait for that opportunity, just create it. Welcome to the very first episode of Beyond Beauty Kenya, where we get to interact with young people who got beyond beauty to put creativity and brains together to build their own empire. I'm your host, Nana Iganeh. Today I'm very excited to introduce my very first guest in the show. She's so amazing, beautiful, beauty with brains, yeah, you can imagine. And she's the founder of Nagami Neisure. She's an artist, a student at Mount Kenya University, and an upcoming designer. Help me welcome Sharon Nagami. How are you, darling?
I'm good.
You're looking so good.
Thank you so much. You're looking good.
I'm so humbled to have you today. Thank you so much for making it to come. It's something I appreciate so much.
Thank you.
So who is Sharon Aminga?
As you have said, Sharon Aminga is a passionate designer,
Yes.
a dreamer, and an artist, as you said. She never gives up when she starts something like I've started the Ninja Empire. It's a really, it's a process that I have started it from the bottom, and I aspire that it will reach to the top.
And how old are you? Like you have a company already. How old are you?
I am 19 years old.
19 years old. Wow, that's a challenge. That's so great. Keep going, girl. So how did you get to the designing world?
To the designing world, I can say it started as a hobby. When I was in class 5, I used to see my mom, work on with the crochets and the Uzi. Then I was really interested in it. So when I told her, okay, just teach me this, I can do it when I'm not reading or hanging out with friends. So at that time, I didn't even know that I wanted to do fashion or designing. Then during my high school period and after high school, I said, instead of making it a hobby, I used to love dressing up for fun and people will love it. So after high school, instead of doing something else, music or anything, I said I wanted to do fashion. And when I was enrolled in Vera Beauty College, I studied freehand cutting and designing in fashion, for 6 months. So after that, every single day when I used to go in the morning to class, I used to be so happy. I knew that is what I wanted. So that's when I knew I wanted to do designing.
So you went to school for the designing?
Yes.
And to top it up, you have the passion.
Yeah, I have the passion too.
And you're still a student at Mount Kenya University. Are you still doing the fashion and design career, or which career are you taking at the moment?
At the moment, I'm doing journalism. Yes, in school. But I'm not doing fashion. I incorporated the fashion and designing into crocheting.
And do you intend to do something with the journalism career, because you're still a designer and an artist? How are you going to balance the 3 careers?
Well, I know it's going to be challenging because I have a lot of work to do in journalism and fashion and also being an artist. So I have worked my way. I have a plan already that I'm going to finish journalism first. While doing journalism, I'm going to make the fashion as a pastime for now. Then I did my plan till the day I'm going to finish school. So after that, I'm just going to plan it next year. Yes.
Okay, let's get back to the designing part. Okay, you specialize in crochet.
Yes.
Is it crochet?
I like to.
Is
call
it crochet or crochet?
I like to call it crochet.
Crochet.
Yes.
Okay, so why crochet? Why crochet design? Because there are many outfits to design.
Yes.
Why crochet? What inspired you to get to the crochet design?
That is a very interesting question because trust me, I think when it comes to passion, I have a passion in crocheting because I tried making clothes from scratch actually, like materials and stitching them for a while. Then it was just I was trying so hard to make them, and when there's a time I saw some designs online in crocheting. I was very interested in them. So when I tried them, I just found that when you do something and you're just so happy, you really want to do it over and over again.
Yes.
Yeah. So I just said I'm going to do crocheting because it makes me happy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And when was your first time to knit? Were you a kid? Did you start it when you were in campus? Because you got so much talent.
Yeah.
The attire you're wearing right now, you
Yes,
made it.
yes,
Yeah?
yes,
And
yes.
it's so gorgeous.
Thank
When
you.
was the first time that you knit?
The very first time I knitted
Uh-huh.
was in class 5 when my mom taught me how to knit because I was really interested in it. But I stopped knitting for some time. Then I came back after when I joined campus. Yes. So I looked at some designs online and I really wanted to. Yes, I knew the basic skills and I really wanted to explore. If you have something, you have to like make it bigger. So I tried making a top, and when I posted it, people were really interested in it. So I was like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna do this. So that was in November 17th, yes, 2017, when I was in first year.
2017.
Yes.
That was the first time that you did your first crochet.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, you're going to pardon me. I like crochet.
Yeah, you can use that. You can use that.
Okay, and when did you start doing crochet as a business? Like how has
Yes.
it been? How long have you made the crochet?
A business.
Yeah, a business.
Yes, the first time I started it as a hobby,
Mhm.
but when I noticed that it was giving a daily income, it was helping me, it was giving me a net profit and everything, I decided for it to be a business because I had every type of essentials that was needed for a business, and I really wanted to create something from the ground up.
Yeah.
So I named it Neisure, and that was my business.
Neisure company.
Yes.
How do you feel owning a company at 19?
It was overwhelming at first because, trust me, I have so many responsibilities. I have so many customers. I have to deliver the way they want it, and I have to make a good name for my company. So it has a lot of responsibilities. But if you're really happy when you're doing it, then it's all worth it.
Okay, have you find it hard to penetrate in the designing industry? Because coming up with a new idea, because in Kenya I don't think there are so many crochet designers. Okay, how has it been? Have you got any challenges? I know you've got so many ideas,
Yes.
and where do you get your ideas from?
Honestly, where I get my ideas from is on the internet. It's a broad. It has a lot of designs, a lot of so many people who have so many different skills that you really want to learn. You just can't put yourself in just one box.
Yeah.
You have to explore. So yes, this penetrating inside the industry was
Yes.
really hard
Yeah.
because there are a lot of challenges. Like this is new design,
Yes.
new thing. If you bring this to someone, they'll be like, okay, this is Uzi.
Yeah.
So how did it become this? Will it fit me? Will it look good on me? Is it good to go with it to some different places? Can you go with it to different places? So I think it was really hard. That's one challenge. Then, yes, as much as there are not a lot of people who do this crocheting, it's really hard to like convince people
Yeah.
like your work is really legit, because yes, I have interacted with a lot of customers and they have different opinions. They're like, is crocheting worth being a cloth? There are all those questions that people ask. So I
Yeah,
think that's
because we know crochet
hard.
being the seat cloth.
Yes.
Do you remember?
Yes, that is hard to convince.
Yeah, so convincing someone that you're going to walk around in such an outfit, I know it was so hectic,
Very, very hectic.
but you're making it, darling.
Yes.
And so, how do you get your customers coming back?
That's a really, really like important thing. Like customers are what, like the customers, they're the ones who make you make the clothes.
Yes.
And they like you, if you want money you can get it from them. So if from a customer that I really got to know was, customers really like when you're really nice to them, your personality.
Yes.
Customer service is very important when it comes to business, because if you're really bad to someone, they won't even appreciate your work.
Yeah,
They won't. Some customers won't even take it because you're really bad to them.
Yes.
So that's one thing. And then just I think customer service is good. Good delivery time. You have to deliver to them. If it's saying on Monday 5 p.m., you have to give them 5 p.m. You can't just promise someone you're going to come and then you fail. Yeah, they just want that you have to be like really there for them. Yeah.
Okay, and who are your target audience? And what kind of crochet do you make? Are they the students like you are?
Yes.
Are they working class? Who are your target audience?
My target audience that I started with is for students right now, because I think 95% of the clothes I've sold is for
students.
it's for students.
So
But I just want to advance. When I'm advancing, I hope that I'll one day like sell for working class and also parents.
Having a company, I know you can make it for yourself. Do you have a team that help you to crochet, and how did you come up with this company?
Okay, for a team, honestly, when it comes to a company, you can't build a company by yourself. Yes, you can start it, but along the way, you can really want help from people so that to make it greater. So I taught 5 of my friends. Yes, they're not on the limelight, but I'm going to do an interview with them. I'm going to show them to the world. They really help me when it comes to, in a week, I can juggle between class and maybe going for meetings or something. But then I also have like 20 customers waiting for the orders. So they help me, like we divide the work, and each one of them will get a commission, but we'll still put a part of the money for the company growth.
And if I may ask, how many outfits have you been able to sell from the time you started crocheting? That is 2017, yeah?
Yes.
If you can remember, how many outfits?
Honestly speaking, this year I haven't had a record of them. But there's a time last year in October, I wrote a list of how many I had sold from November 2017 to October 2018. I had sold over 270.
270.
Yes.
Oh my God. Then you're so fast. And how long does it take you to make one outfit?
Depends. There are a lot of designs. So the bralettes, they're easy to make. So I can make it in like 1.5 hours or 2 hours most. Then the shorts and the skirts, maybe I can take like 5 hours. So it's time consuming.
We're going to take a short break and we'll be back with Sharon, and she's going to take us through her bralette outfit, and they look so amazing. So I don't think you want to miss them. I'll be back in a few. This is Beyond Beauty Show Kenya, and in the studio today I'm joined by Sharon Aminga. She's a crochet designer, and as you can see, she's making one of a crochet. What are you making?
I am making a bralette made by a double crochet pattern.
Wow.
Yes.
And can you brief us, how do you crochet? Because when I saw your designs, I was so inspired to crochet. So can you take us through a...
Oh yeah, for beginners,
yes,
it's actually so easy. You just use one simple pattern and repeat it continuously. Okay. You take the hook, the hook, and you pass it through this hole here. You yarn this and put it right here. Then this, you'll see here there's a next hole.
Yeah.
The hole.
Yeah.
Then you take the hook through the hole, yarn the thread like this. So when it's 3, double crochet means you pass through these holes twice. 1, 2. That's a double crochet.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm lost, but it's okay.
It's
I think I'll
okay.
come for tutorials. And you can see you come with some of your designers, some of your outfits, and I love them already. So can you take us through each and every design, what it's called, and how do you make it if it's a double crochet, a single crochet, if there's any? Okay, so
basically the ones I made today are double crochet because it's very easy.
yeah.
This is a bralette made by the double crochet pattern, but there's also these other patterns that are made. I think I'm just gonna make the tutorials for people to know.
Yeah, kindly do.
Yes, so but basically in crocheting,
Yes.
double crochet is mostly used because as you can see it's a simple pattern and it's really it's amazing to look at. This is a double crochet with a knotted pattern. Like it looks like a cutout, but actually it's just like 10 knots just joined together, and yeah.
So this is a bralette. This is
This
a
is a halter.
halter.
Yes.
Oh my god.
They have different shapes. This is a
That's so
multicolored.
amazing.
Actually,
Wow. I fell in love with
bralette
this
for a
one.
bikini.
It's so cute.
Yeah, it's a really
Bikini,
nice.
yeah.
I really love how you can just mix colors and just make it
Yeah.
lovely, colorful, and really.
And your creativity is on another level. I love it.
And so this is a black bralette, the double crochet pattern.
Yeah, I
And
love it.
I love how like this pattern at the back.
Yeah,
Like how it's,
yeah,
it's just a basic top. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. I love them. I love them. I love them.
And this is a short.
A short.
And actually make a short.
You also make shorts.
Yes.
What about a trouser?
You can
Oh my
just at the
god.
length. And it becomes a trouser. Yeah. You know, in crocheting you can make anything you want.
Yeah.
Like anything, just think about it and just make it so easily. I think that's why I love crocheting.
Wow.
And the last that's also a double crochet. This is a double crochet pattern.
So this one you can put it on in this one.
Yes.
A bralette and a short.
Good together.
Double crochet.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm getting this.
Yeah, but as you can see, basically, have you noticed? In crocheting, you just change like one thing. Like this is the same as this.
Yeah.
But this I've used, and then in this case I've used 10 knots. This one I've just used 4 knots.
So it's all about creativity.
Yes.
Wow.
You can just
To make something
one
look
little
interesting.
detail, yes.
Wow.
It can change the whole top.
So this is a halter.
It's a halter.
Wow, you see?
Yeah, getting the
Yeah, I know. I think you're going to leave these ones in the studio today. I don't think you're going back with them. That's why now I get why these are for students.
Yes.
So where can someone wear these outfits?
Actually, no, these ones are for customers. The girl who wants this, she's going out with her friends for swimming. She can also use that for swimming.
Yeah.
Some people use shorts for like staying in the house and just chilling, you know. And this is a bikini. She's going out. This one, she's going with it to coast. And she has like a black short maybe. So this is just going to be a top. She's going to just bask out in the sun, and just feel good.
Wow.
So basically, some people also go to school with them, but they tend, you know, like this one. It's really not like school really much.
Yeah.
So she can just go with it to school and just put a denim jacket on top and just be in the hot top.
Let's talk of your new music.
Yeah.
When is the video coming out?
The video is coming out in let's see, soon. We haven't found the release date
And
yet.
how did you meet? Like, how did you come up with the idea, you rapping, yeah?
There's a friend of mine. He came to me 1 year ago and told me, I have heard that you're doing music and we can really work with you. But for some time we were really slacking. We didn't know like what's the next step. We didn't know producers and studio guys. Then he introduced me to his two friends. Yeah, it's Dawn and Drama who are with me in the music video. So yeah, he like we met up, three of us. Yeah, three plus me, yeah, four of us. Then I listened to the instrumental, the gaming instrumental, and then we just it was so mutual. Like our friendship was so good. We bonded very well.
Yeah.
They're really good friends. So through that, the music that we made was so like it really flowed visually. It
Yeah,
flowed
it's
really
okay.
nicely.
Yeah.
It flowed really nice. Yeah.
Should we expect more?
Yes, we should, because I
More
have a lot.
collabos.
Yes, I have a lot in store for you.
Wow.
I just hope people will like
And
my
you're
music.
waiting. You're 19 years old, and maybe there's someone out there who's 19 years old and they really don't know what they're supposed to do with their life. And you have a company, Nagami company,
Yeah.
and you're an artist, you're doing all this stuff at 19. So, what would you tell someone young and they want to venture into fashion industry, music industry, or any other industry out there? What should they do to stand out and to be themselves to be successful?
So for the people who are young out there and they just have, I just believe that if you have an idea, yes, maybe you won't call it a dream or anything, but if you just feel like you want to do something, you really should. Even if fashion industry can be really tough. Yes, music industry will be really tough, but don't give up on yourself. Always do something to the fullest. Like if you want something, you have to go for it and never give up. And yes, you might see that there's no time left or you can't really do something as big as someone else. No, don't really compare yourself to someone else. Just look up to them and find your own way and find your where your passion lies and really follow it. And one day you will be as big as the person that you're following. Yes.
Wow, that's so sweet. How can people get your outfits, get to buy your outfits, and get to listen to your music?
You can follow me at I am Nagami on Instagram, Twitter, and all other social media platforms. And I also have an account for my empire, for all the products and the music, which is Neisure.
And Sharon, before we sign out, I'm going to ask you such a good question. My audience needs to know if Sharon Aminga, brains behind Nagami Neisure, yeah?
Yes.
Do you have someone?
Oh, that's an interesting question. Right.
Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
Don't be shy. Okay, yes, I have someone who really supports me in everything that I do, and I really thank him for that. Yes. Yeah, he's gonna watch it though. Yes.
Oh.
Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much for coming and joining us today. I've learned so much. Double crochet, bralettes. It's been such a wonderful discussion with you, and I hope to see you soon. And that brings us to the end of our show today. And as Sharon has told us, just be you, do you, and don't compare yourself with anyone. And remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, that is Beyond Beauty Show Kenya, to our social media platforms at Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, Beyond Beauty Show Kenya. See you next time. Have been your host, Nana Iganeh. Bye bye.